going? Ryan with Roots of Death Metal here. Today we're talking about this guy, the Direwolf Overdrive from Highwind Amplification. Let's check it out. Alright, now that you guys got to hear this thing in action, we'll talk about it. Full disclosure, I did not talk to anyone at Highwind Amplification to get this. Kyle at Happy Cable Company just loaned it to me. Just a friend doing a friend a favor. So shout out to Kyle. Ran this into a profile of a dual rectifier unboosted from Amp Profiles. Let's see, kind of the usual suspects here as far as like layout, minus the toggle switches, which we'll get to that here in a minute. You've got level, drive, and tone, like a tube screamer or anything else. Then you also have a blend knob, which I actually did utilize this on the bass recordings for the mix that you heard. I just use this to dial in just a little bit of extra grit to the bass while using the blend control to help dial in and maintain low end with the help of the toggle switches as well. Now, the current iteration of the Direwolf, all of these, all of these switches are supposed to be three-way switches. On this version, I don't know if this is an old version or what, but the bite switch and the boost on this one are just two-way switches. So, couple less options, but I mean, there's still so many variations that you can do with this one already. So yeah, the first toggle is labeled bite, which is really just to help shape the high end. Whether you want a brighter, I guess down would be stock, middle is brightest, and up is just a brighter tone. Then there's growl, which is your bass switch, whether stock, more, or the most low end. For the purposes of this demo, I kept that down and the bright switch up because I was using this to brighten and like tighten up the tone, because the dual rectifier stock is just super loose, flubby low end. For the mode switch, which is your clipping mode, I kept this one up, which is an asymmetrical diode, and middle would be a diode lift, and down would be an LED. They all sound pretty good, at least for to my ears in this application. Can't really go wrong with any of them. There's just super tiny flavor difference, I guess, in the gain structure. Then last is a boost. Just kind of affects how much gain you have on tap, which I wasn't using this for max gain anyway. I feel like that'd be the only time you'd really notice, is if you're using this maybe to supplement for a low gain or like a Class A amplifier. Like I said, I was getting probably most of it from the amplifier itself, but this would definitely be handy for if you're backlining or a fly gig and you don't know what you've got. Maybe you're running into like a stock JCM 800 or something, or God forbid something like with zero distortion like a Fender. This could be handy. Has a lot of gain on tap. So yeah, shout out again to Kyle from Happy Cable Company for loaning this to me. Really impressed with it. A high quality build, lots of tone shaping options. Definitely recommend. Thank you all for checking this out. Check out Highwind Amplification, check out Happy Cable Company, and if you're a Kemper or Quad Cortex user, check out Amp Profiles. Thanks again, guys. See ya.